double your revenue without doing more work. I am going to give you one of the keys to successful marketing that will double your revenue without you having to do more work. My name is Doresa Ibrahim, and I am a strategic marketing coach. Key to successful marketing. You must be able to enter the conversation taking place in the head of your prospect. Or another way to look at it is to be able to address the number one question on your prospect's mind at just the right time. So how do you do this? It's actually quite simple when you know and understand the fundamentals of marketing. The conversation that's taking place in every prospect's mind revolves around two major points. There's a problem they have and they don't want it, and there's a result they want but don't have. Now, believe it or not, there is actually a marketing formula that I use and follow that takes these 2 points into account, and it spits out a message so compelling it practically forces your prospect to buy what you're selling. And this is considered the conversion equation. The equation consists of interrupt plus engage plus educate plus the offer. And what that equals is a new client. The interrupt. We use the interrupt as the headline on your page or your marketing material. Then we engage. The engage is the sub-headline. And then we educate. The education is the information. An example would be reports, case study, and my favorite are the webinars. And this could either be verbally or in writing. That presents evidence to your prospects that you and your product or service are superior to every one of your competitors. Now, what's quite unfortunate is most businesses aren't different from their competitors, and that's why you must innovate your business to create what I like to call as a market dominating position. And then you have your offer. Your offer must be irresistible. This is what will set you apart from your competition. The offer must be compelling, and it makes it so irresistible that your prospects can't turn it down. Here's another critical fundamental of marketing. Because of the saturation of marketing, people are almost numb to all of the marketing ads and information that they receive now. Even if you follow the conversion equation, which will dramatically overcome a lot of this, you still must stand out from the crowd. But even with some of the powerful tools that I use, it's also important that you have multiple touch points to your prospects. So what I do with all of my clients is we create that market dominating position with our offer, and then our secret weapon is the follow-up. For most businesses right now, it takes anywhere from 20 to more than 100 touch points before a prospect makes a buying decision. They're really trying to get to know you. So following the conversion equation that I just showed you reduces the touch points to somewhere between 5 and 12. So it still requires some touch points after implementing the conversion equation. But here's the key. Most businesses aren't following up at all. Hopefully your business doesn't fall in that category where you present your offer and then you never follow up. The follow-up is where most of the buy-in decisions happen. And this is a huge opportunity for businesses, any business that does a follow-up at all. It positions them as a dominant force in their industry. But in order to have the opportunity to get your message in front of your prospects 5 to 12 times, you must find a way to collect their contact information. There's no other way for you to follow up if you don't have their contact information. And that's the purpose of your initial offer. So you want to provide some type of initial offer so that you can get your prospects' contact information. Now, most businesses offer something that only appeals to prospects that are hot buyers or now buyers. Prospects ready to make a decision right now. But, you know, that's only about 1%. Most of the time when people are online, they are searching for someone to help solve their problem. And a lot of times they're just not now buyers at that time. So less than 1% of all people that are looking for the perfect provider, it's a very low. Only 1% are ready to buy now. So this is why the follow-up is so important, because when they're ready, you want to be front and center in that prospect's mind. Now, these businesses normally offer a free consultation, a discount, a coupon, a free assessment, free complimentary quote, and the biggest mistake of all is the call us. For most businesses, all of their marketing material, their website, their business cards, all list their phone numbers as their only offer. And that only appeals to the 1%, those now buyers, those hot prospects. The remaining 99% are still, you know, good, solid prospects because they're looking for you. They're just not ready right now. They're searching for the information because they want to make a decision on getting the best offer for the value. Now, prospects don't normally just shop for price. They are shopping for value. So your irresistible offer must appear as if it's the best, has the best value of all of your competitors. Now, the only reason prospects consider price is when they don't have any other items to compare it against. If you haven't given them anything to set you apart from your competitors, then the only thing that they can compare is price. So earlier I talked about that unique market dominating position, and that's what you must have. And that really will set you apart. It will also put in their minds, your prospects' minds, that you have already provided them with some type of value. And it just makes you a more credible service provider. Now, if we look at this particular website, this is very normal. Schedule a consultation. You know, that really doesn't say how they're going to benefit you as a prospect. This one, you know, set up a consultation. Call us today. You know, so how do I know which company is better for what I need? They've given me nothing to really convince me that they are the one. So what you really need, or what you really want, is an opt-in page. This is a single page that's online and that will address only one problem. So what it should look like, here's an example. Here is like an ebook. It has avoid the most common legal pitfalls for entrepreneurs. So this is hitting a pain point for entrepreneurs, some of the pitfalls that they may have legally. And now it's giving them this free guide. So this takes the pressure off of calling someone, having some type of interaction. They can download this guide and get the information that they think that they're looking for. And so it also puts you in the light of being a professional, someone that can solve their problem. You've proven already that you're a professional that can handle their personal situation. And not only that, This gives you the opportunity to collect their contact information so that you can follow up. Here's another example. Believe it or not, the interest rate is only the third most important thing to consider when reviewing mortgage options. Now, in our conversion equation, this is the interrupt, because you're like, what? You mean interest rates aren't the most important for me to consider when reviewing mortgage options? And then if you're not careful, large fake fees and hidden binding terms can absolutely bury you. Oh my goodness. Now they're trying to start engaging with me and piquing my interest. And now they're offering a free report. This is how they're educating me. So this person is setting themselves apart from everyone else out there in this industry providing mortgages. And look at here. Click here to qualify. Response in 15 minutes. So there's still something here for the now buyers. And then we have something available for the buyers that are just looking for information. Just taking a closer look. Believe it or not, this is our interrupt. And then if you're not careful, this is where we're educating. And then we're educating by providing this free report. And then we have our offer. Click here to qualify. First of all, let's think about if this person was receiving 300 leads per month to their site. And that wouldn't change. So we changed their site to offer something that is almost irresistible because they're solving a problem right here. How many people out of the 300 leads do you think would want to opt in to get this free report? So if we consider like something conservative, let's say about 10% opt in. So out of 300 visitors per month, that would be 60 people. Now we're able to add 60 people to our list or our prospects that we can follow up with later. And then let's say that 10% actually schedule an appointment or they click here to qualify. And so that would be out of the 60 that opt in, 10% of those, which would be 6, request response within 15 minutes. And if he closes all of them, that's 6 clients that he would receive a month just by changing his website to capture the lead, provide information, engage with his potential clients right here. So that's 6. But now what happens in the follow-up? There's a large percentage of people that would, or let's say 10%. Let's look at something conservative like 10%. 10% opt in. Would you think that he would be able to close them as clients later on down the road after he continues to educate them, provide them with valuable information? And so that's what happens. And what we're talking about is just making one change from a generic website where you have a whole lot of different options and menus to targeting one solution, handling one problem for your potential clients. And that could double your current revenue just by making that one change. You now see where there might be some quick, simple, but valuable, significant opportunities to increase your revenue in your business, both in market share and your take-home profits, just by implementing some specific and well-targeted strategies. Now, if you thought that this was a little bit exciting, which it is, when I implement this with business owners, we talk about it up front, but once we actually implement it, they're really surprised at the results that they receive. So if you thought this was exciting, Let me tell you how I help you drive more business than you ever thought possible. When marketing your business online, you can go to DoresaIbrahim.com/schedule and let's schedule a time to discuss your business and how making small changes without increasing your work can double your revenue. Now, go right now and schedule an appointment to talk to me. I look forward to working with you.